Hello, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program with me, Birdman Nom. I'm here at the launch pad with the Faith 2, and those of you who've been watching the series know that we're about to go and rescue Bill and Bob Kerman from the moon. It's a rather elaborate plan. Hopefully it all goes as planned. So this is the first step. Nuala Kerman has been safely extracted to a separate location, and our two pilots today are Oldby and Jory, who have moon experience and EVA experience. I've also, for those of you interested, I've upped the training regime of the EVA training regime of the Kerman, so that they're not quite so explodey when they get to the moon. The moon is in position. Everything's ready to launch. Now, I must warn you, I'm getting quite a bit of frame rate lag on the launch pad, although it seems to have just resolved itself. We'll see how that works out. I think it's back again. I think it's as a result of a lot of spaceplane debris very close to the launch pad. And there's like, you can see 2.4, 1.6. There's a load of stuff over there, and I think it all just piles up and starts lagging it. I don't, it's not something I'm used to. Obviously, my computer is normally fine with this sort of stuff. But I think without further ado, we will get on our way, and I'll start to explain a bit. You probably know what's going to happen, but I'll explain as we go. So, main engines fire. SRB fire, launch. Yeah, there's the lag. Sorry about that. Hopefully it'll clear up when we get above the debris by a certain degree, and it's no longer having to part render them or whatever it's doing that's causing the lag. But the plan for today is to get this vessel to the moon, to land it successfully, and hopefully in proximity to Faith and New Hope, the two previous lunar landers which didn't make it back to Earth for various complications. Then, once we're landed, Bob Kerman will board Faith 2, join Albion and Jory, and they will fly back on the Faith 2 lander. Then Bill Kerman will spacewalk, or EVA fly, but a very low speed fly. I don't want to do any more stupid mistakes. Over to New Hope, which still has the fuel and capability to return. Then using the New Hope capsule, he'll fly back to Kerbin as well, and hopefully they'll both splash down, or maybe land, hopefully splash down safely. And yeah, then the mission will be complete. So we're on our way nicely here. I've made a couple of adjustments to Faith, hence Faith 2. I've moved the RCS thrusters. I also put the advanced module here. So although we don't have computer moduling on, or whatever it's called, on the lander, I think I can handle the landers manually. So I put it there so that we still have computer aided flight on the main section. Just have a look at what's happening here. Yep, that's extending nicely. So yeah, the two landers are on the dark side of the moon, as it were. Oh, there they are. Faith and New Hope. So we're going to try and land in this vicinity, basically the vicinity of this crater, but we might have to make some post-landing adjustments to get closer, because the EVA fuel, although it's only a one-way trip for them, EVA fuel is seems to run out a little bit quicker than I'd like. Right, we're burning up through the atmosphere now. I can probably reduce the throttle to save some fuel, as we actually want to make it to the moon. I've been doing a bit of fiddling with space planes, hence all the debris, and I did make a post onto the, I don't know, some of you guys might know me from the KSB subreddit. I made a post about a space plane I built on there, and I was thinking maybe in a future episode, if we've got nothing better to do, then I might show you a bit of that flight. But I doubt that'll be the case, because I don't know how much you guys have been keeping up with KSP news and such, but there is, these are our last tanks. They are, bother. Right, let's throttle back, because we're in space now. But the next update is going to be pretty huge. They've promised, or they've shown pictures of new planets, new moons with those planets, like a gas giant, a sort of Mars-type red planet, a possible, like, habitable planet. And I don't know, I mean, I don't know that much about it, but from what I've seen, I'm very excited, because we could have some very cool stuff coming up, which hopefully we can get involved in. But for now, I was thinking, if we can get these guys back from the moon, perhaps we should try a Minmus landing. It might be too ambitious. We've got close-ish with this debris, although that was, I think, accidental. whilst testing New Hope. Oh, I probably shouldn't have those extended. That was when I was getting Mueller. I can leave them, but I was getting Mueller off the spaceship. So yeah, I'm gonna probably save you guys the bother of watching this thing float gently into space. I'm gonna cut here, and I'll jump back when I've intercepted the path of the moon. I mean, I'm a bit worried the moon's a bit too far away, but hopefully it should be a nice intercept, and then we'll just slow ourselves down over the landing site. Come down gently, hopefully not too much horizontal drift, and we won't fall over. If all goes to plan, well, then we'll have some very happy Kerbals. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, there it is. Bit of a wonky one actually. I don't quite know what went wrong. I think I overjuiced it when I got to the intercept stage, but nonetheless it's a periapsis that seems to be getting lower and lower. It's around 40,000 when it averages out, maybe 50,000. Anyway, we're going to do what we can with this and see what happens. I'm just going to speed up so that we get a bit closer. Nice and close. Speed will come down to about 0, and then we'll switch onto the speed of the moon orbit thing. Here we go. Boop. And stop. Okay, maybe we need to speed up until we get to about the periapsis. And then we need to slow ourselves down so we get an orbit. A nice circular one. Albeit a very low circular one. Oh god, I hope this works out. Okay, we're nice and close now. I might just do a little bit more. No, we're not under acceleration. Although we are going quite quickly. Okay, that's plenty close. Let's switch the old RCS on, check it's firing. Oh, wasn't too happy about loading the spaceship. Yep, RCS is all firing. Using a few too many thrusters actually. Burning up a lot of the fuel. Okay, coming around to the retrograde, going to slow ourselves down to put ourselves into orbit. Here we go. Pre-slowing, pre-slowing. And set guidance. I'm going to just put some thrust on and just watch it from here. Watch this ping round. Here we go. Do 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 do. I love this. There's something very satisfying about it. Ready? Ping! There it is. Bring that apoapsis down. Now we've got to stop close to Faith. Okay. So I'm going to wait till we're above Faith, and then I'm going to slow ourselves down to a vertical descent. Take that silly RCS off. So that we... Oh no, we burnt it all. Oh well. Ship's not under acceleration. I can tell you that. We have no thrusters and no RCS. Ticket off guidance. Okay, what is going on? Right. Sorry about this. I don't want to spend too long positioning. I want to just descend when we're close. I also think the orbit, yeah, the orbit's wonky. Oh, this is not going to be too close. Okay, let's just go around then. And there. Oh god. Okay, hopefully we can adjust in time. Just going to put a little bit of thrust on so we can get moving. There we go, find the retrograde. Begin to slow ourselves down. Orbit's going to shrink down to the parabola. Here it comes. Now watch our landing spot. Here it comes, that's our landing creeping towards the rescue zone. Here it comes. How close can we get it? It's going to be the other side of the gorge. That is not going to be close. Nonetheless, we'll have to settle for it. Okay, we're going to take that. And now we're going to descend. Oh, before we do, I'd quite like to put ourselves in the vertical position. At some point we need to dump this fuel as well, because you can't land on this many fuel tanks without a big explosion. Believe me. Gosh, that really shows how much debris there is. I guess that's why it's a bit laggy on the launch pad. Okay. Here comes the front of the spaceship. Now I wonder, how can I move my orbit up to there? I reckon if I boost north a bit. So the guys are over there, I think. Or maybe more like there. So let's descend a bit. Okay, there they are. Boop and boop. Okay. Just get us moving a bit. Okay, that looks like it's pushing towards them. Is it? No, it's pushing away. It's twisting the landing zone, which I think is a good thing. Okay, I don't understand how any of this works then, unless we're going to end up over there. Oh god, I hope... Right, that's plenty close. Let's check we're falling the right way. Yep, we're falling the right way. It's always good. I'm going to wait till we're in the relatively vertical and the orbital speed isn't too high. I'm going to jettison the tanks at about 30,000, I think. Okay, you're going to do some more slowing down. Oh, I disabled sticky keys as well, so hopefully this will be a smooth landing. Sorry this is taking so long, I'm just concentrating as ever. I think this will be a slightly longer episode because I'm going to show you guys the flight back as well. And also I haven't made one in so long, I feel guilty. I should give you guys something to watch. Just check that that's doing okay. I'm going to jettison that lot now. Now we are on manual controls only, which is kind of exciting. I'm just going to boost away from those guys a bit. There we go. Hopefully they don't land on the other guys, that would be very unfortunate. Now how do I point at these guys? There we go. Perfect. Going to descend a lot more. Down to about 15, I think. Okay. Put the gear down now. I've also widened the gear, figuring wider base means that the centre of gravity is less likely to go outside the base, which means it's less likely to fall over. Bit of physics there. I think that's about the limit of my physics though. Okay, 10,000, I'm going to start boosting in. Slowing down. Really bring that speed down now as we come into the last 5,000. If we just drop it down here, that'll be a really nice landing. Oh, I always do that. I always forget that it's going to go up the other way. It's okay, back down we come. Triumvirate of lunar landers here. It's almost a colony. Okay. Just going to let it come down now. I'm going to burn the last 2,000. As you've seen, we can reduce the speed quite quickly with these 4 boosters, despite the large amount of fuel mass. Okay. Here comes the lander. The rocks are starting to appear. I hope you can. I know YouTube darkens the video quite a bit, but hopefully you can see what I can see, because I've got the surface here, New Hope there, Faith there. Okay, right. Slowing down, slowing down. Oh, that's not what I supposed to do. And now I'm going back up, because I always have landing issues. It's just part of the process, I guess, but that was just a camera issue that meant I didn't want to stop boosting because I didn't want to accidentally hit the floor. Oh boy, this is interesting. I'm not actually able to get it back up to the vertical. No, we don't want to do that. Okay, let's just have a nice, easy, steady descent now. Come on, come on, come on. This doesn't like standing up. It doesn't actually work in curbing gravity. It falls over in the air, I mean. There goes the speed, there goes the speed. Chase that retrograde. I'm a shaking wreck right now. What a landing! God, I hope you guys realize like just how shaky I am right now, but I'm very pleased with that landing. That is definitely a success. Right now, these guys don't actually have to leave. I'm going to go and get the others, and I think first up, we're going to put Bill. It's interesting. It's not letting me switch vessel. Maybe I have to do it from here. We're going to get Bill into New Hope via spacewalk. The debris, I was just watching to check who we had up here, and that big lander bit started rolling down the hill. So that's why that side is attached. So Bill, come out of your... Right, let go. That's it. Activate jetpack. Now, Faith 2's over there. New Hope's a bit further. I'm probably actually going to cut this one out, guys, so I'll see you over at New Hope. Right, we're getting close. So far so good, keeping the speed down, the altitude relatively low so it's easy to recover any problems. I'm also trying to work out where the surface is because we're on the dark side of the moon. Right, I'm going to slow down now. Slowing down. Slowing down. Coming down. Gently does it, gently does it. Perfect landing. See, I told you these guys had trained. Well, anyway. I've got my lights on so I can see what's going on. And here it is. It's almost like a relic now. This thing is so old. We'll have to get on board, and I'm going to leave him on board for now, and then I'm going to get Bob into Faith 2, and then I'll fly them back. God, this is like ancient technology. I haven't flown a New Hope since, well, since this one crashed, really. Let's see if I can just get on directly. Oh, there we go. Do a moon jump and grab hold. Climb up the ladder. Board the one-man capsule. Fuel situation. It's all right. Don't be worried by these. Those are just the 4 external tanks. The internal tanks still got enough to get home. Now, I'm going to go back to Faith. Hopefully this is Faith and not the debris. Oh, I think it's the debris. Or is it Faith? Do your loading thing. Load. Load. Okay. It's the debris. But now it's Faith. Come on. Okay, I've got a plan. Space Center. Tracking station. Faith. Right. Now, Bob, climb out the wreckage. That's it, climb down. Have you got some jetpack fuel? Perfect, you got plenty. Oh, jump off. On the jetpack. Whoosh. And you're aiming for Faith 2. I'll see you guys over there. Excuse me, I'll see you guys over there. There it is, off in the distance, 900 meters away. Gently cruising towards it now. Still going pretty fast if you look at the rate of closure. Closure. I'm going to have to slow myself down so that I don't collide with anything too heavily. And maintain a gentle descent, I think. Okay, last 100 meters. There it is. Gliding in. Skillfully done. Look at that. You told you I've got better at this. Okay, I'm just going to make my way over. And I think it should just be a jump and grab. Climb into the capsule and then we'll fly them back one at a time. They don't take too long to fly back. Well, I'll check on the recording time first, because if you guys have been here too long, then I wouldn't want to have you guys desert the video before it all happens. Okay, jump inside. Is there room? Can I get in? Look at that. Perfectly done. Right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to check how long we've been going for. Okay, I think I'm going to spoil you guys. Well, I say that, I'm not really spoiling you, but I'm going to go for it. I think we've got enough time, or hopefully we've got enough time to fly these two wonderful craft back. So we'll start with Bill in New Hope. Let's have a look at where we are. I think our best bet is going to be to take off and then to counterclockwise shoot back to Kerbal. So let's get into some space point. There we go. Get the gear up. Now the next spacebar should jettison these external tanks. Ooh, don't want to shoot it. Right. Look at that. Perfectly done. I've got guidance on this one. Let's see. I want to be aiming like that, I think. Now let's see what this is doing. Okay. I want to get away from it. I want to get some vertical going, so we'll do that. Bill's a little bit terrified. He hasn't been in a craft for a while. He's also not eaten. He's been he's been on the moon for 2 weeks and 2 days. He's done a lot of scientific research, taken a lot of pictures, got a few samples, but they did start running out of food just before we rescued them, so he's a little bit hungry. And he now has a phobia of moonlanders. Oh, don't want to do that. I thought I was... There we go, retract. Apart from that, he's perfectly fine. We'll have to give him a contamination scrub when he gets back down. Make sure he hasn't got any background radiation or anything nasty. What's that at? 37,000, 38,000. Okay, 40,000 is fine, so I'm going to actually cut there. Oh. And pop this on the horizon. Oh, it's nice having such a small, manageable ship. That's one of the reasons I like the New Hope, is the return vessel is so simple. It's like the most simple rocket. I'm going to speed up to the apoapsis, or near to it anyway, and then I'm going to full throttle. And once this is in Kerbal orbit, I'll do the same with Faith 2. Faith itself is going to remain there as a sort of marker of the glorious day when, hey, those fuel tanks survived. Fancy that. Anyway, the Faith is going to remain as a sort of marker, and the day that we did the 2-ship 5 Kerbal rescue mission, because I think this is kind of a big deal, or at least it is for me. There we go. So yeah, this is now going to get into a moon orbit, and we're just going to keep burning regardless of that orbit and push it into a Kerbal orbit separate from the actual moon. We should escape the moon when we reach the moon's velocity in the reverse direction to the one the moon's travelling in, because then obviously the moon won't be able to hold on to it, or something. Physics and science, whatever. Just rockets go fast in places. You can tell, if I knew anything about any of this, I wouldn't have had to do this huge rescue mission. Here we go. There's the orbit. Keep burning. Keep burning. Speed's coming up past the... Okay, that's interesting. The moon isn't moving. Did I break the moon? Never mind. Okay, this is kind of disconcerting. I think I broke the moon. There we go. Whoa. Sure. There's our Kerbal orbit, so I'm going to put it into that. Round it goes. Do. There. Now we're going to switch back to Faith 2. Okay. All 3 ready. Jory, Albie, Bob. Bob's got his samples and his photos. Albie and Jory are sharing their food and their war stories. Wow, that's a good shadow. Oh, the sun's just rising. Excellent. Anyway, let's throttle up. Fold that gear back. It's a very interesting part of the moon, actually. Although I don't recommend it for... Actually, I do recommend it for landing, because you've got crater. It's very easy to landmark your way around. It's better than landing like there. Somewhat boring. Although this large crater I'd like to go and see, and one of these other big ones. I think it is this one I'd like to go and see, because I think there's a moon arch there. No, I'm a little bit wary of fuel on this one, because I don't know what the burn rate is like, but I think this has got... Whoa, okay, that's plenty fine. we'll just go up to the apoapsis. And yep. That's interesting. New Hope. Oh, that's on the silly me. And we're going to point in the reverse direction. Oh, this one doesn't have guidance. I'll have to remember that. There we go. There goes our slightly wonky orbit. Just de-wonkifying it. Yeah, that's a word. Look it up in the dictionary. De-wonkify. I'm not sure I've ever de-wonkified anything. This is a bit faster, this one, although it's eating fuel a bit more angrily. Just going to get it into... Whoa! Good. Yep, good. Send that out into Kerbal in orbit. It doesn't matter that the orbits are different. All you've got to do is slow yourself down over Kerbal. Like... There we go, brilliant. Now I'm going to switch back to New Hope, and we're going to do a New Hope entry until splashdown, I think, and then we'll go to the Space Tracking Center and switch back to Faith 2, and then after all of this, you'll be free to go. But thanks for sticking with it. So yeah, we're going to speed up this so that it gets around to the periapsis and the boop. Just gonna actually, I think I can do it from here. If I just find the... Oh, there it is. Retrogradus. Come on, come on. There. Throttle up, check the fuel. Fuel's good. This should come soaring in. There it goes. It's a circular orbit, so it's always going to do that kind of thing. Now, where's that periapsis going to land us? Okay. I think I'm actually going to do that. Good for fuel. Yeah, get out of the way, son. Oh, we might even land on the launch pad. How good will that be? Although I very much doubt it, to be honest. Okay, that's coming down, coming down, coming down. We want that to get to about 80,000, hopefully. Although the rate of descent's going to slow. Down it goes. Down, 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 down. We'll take 100,000. Good. And we're going to go around. Go away, son. Oh, bother, I forgot the Earth. The Kerbal rotates. Okay, this is interesting. Whoa. We're going to aim for this ocean then. Boop. Please tell me we haven't run out of fuel. No, good. Down you come, apoapsis. It's amazing, for all the complication it takes to get to the moon, all you need to get back is a bit of fuel, which actually we might not have. But anyway, I'm sure we'll be fine. If worse comes to worse, we'll just have to hope that we've got enough atmospheric drag at some point to open... Like get, I don't know, this might be, oh god. Come on. Oh god. $30 liters, 800,000 meters. I might do like that. That will lower the... Okay, that's not working. Oh god. I know what I'll do. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. God, I'm an idiot. What am I thinking? Go around to the apoapsis, burn the periapsis down to 40,000. Oh, come on. Not that easy. You need to focus. And don't overwarp. Come on, bird. Come on, bird. Right, stop us there. Get this ridiculous guidance off. Find the retrograde. Use the last of our fuel. Bring that periapsis down. 40,000. How much have we got left? 10 litres. We'll just do the rest. And then we're going to aim with a bit of drag. Oh no, we should be alright actually to get in this ocean here. Yep, perfect. Now we'll just let the atmosphere slow us down, both in warp speed and literally. And I'm going to jettison here. Oh my goodness, did not mean to do that. Just wanted to face upwards. I'm going to wait till we're slightly lower. I'm a bit worried about this speed, but we're going to wait till we're a bit lower, and hopefully the drogue will open, which is the thin stage of the parachute, before it opens up large. And we hopefully won't hit our own debris. And yeah, we'll land in this ocean here. I don't think I've landed here before. Okay, speed is coming down, although it's got a long way to go. I do hope that debris overshoots us. Come on, where's the drogue? This is drogue opening height. Drogue, I demand you open. Yay, listen to me. Yep, debris went shooting past us, not on top of us. That is bringing the speed back nicely. Although we are still hurtling towards this landmass. That'll change. Yeah, here we go, dropping. Landmass is rising. So we slow down, slow down, slow down. And look at this. Nice coastal landing. That'll bring it down nicely. And then I think we can assume this is safe. I just want to see the parachute open so that I know it hasn't ripped off, and then we'll switch to Faith 2 and do the same. Hopefully this isn't too tedious for you guys, and maybe you didn't want to see it twice, but I think it's a sort of nice completion to the whole munar. This is essentially the end of our munar campaign, unless you guys want to see more munar stuff. I think we've done it all, so yeah, once these two pods land in the back on Kerbal, that'll be kind of it, you know. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed my my munar campaign so far, or just my munar campaign, I guess. Oh, 17 days. Took me a whole day to get back. Okay, down it comes, down it comes. This whole escapade sort of reminded me of Black Hawk Down, because we went in thinking it'd be a piece of cake. If you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it, but I'll talk about it, so maybe skip a minute ahead. So we went in thinking it'd be a piece of cake. It wasn't. We got in trouble. We sent someone out to rescue it. They got in trouble as well, and we had to send someone else to rescue it, and it ended up just this big problem. That's all I'll say, because I don't want to spoil it if people haven't seen it. I'm kind of one of those anti-spoiler people. Right. This was a success, and I can't quit off. I suppose I could end the flight now. I kind of want to see it splash down though. Oh, don't do that. Whoa. Make Bill a little dizzy. I'm not quite sure how he's able to do that. Good. I wonder, do you fall faster if you mess about with it? Oh no, you fall slower. How strange. You should fall faster doing that. Oh, you do fall 0.1 meters per second faster. Last 100 meters. Sorry about this, guys. I know this is the tedious bit you weren't interested in. And this has probably gone on way too long. It's going to be a nightmare to render it all and upload it, but I don't care. It's been fun. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Gosh, that's a really big raven. There we go, landed. So we're going to end that flight. Here we go, have a look at this. 17 days and 8 hours. 9 million meters, essentially. Over nearly 3,000 meters per second. And over land, 2,700. That's pretty good. Covered 29 million meters in ground distance. And a total of 20... Okay, guess that makes sense. Only 9.8 G. Actually, I say only. That's pretty vicious. But for a space mission, that's not bad. I mean, it's comfortable. So let's go to the tracking station. Pick up Faith 2 in orbit and do the same thing. Yeah, I'm happy for you guys to move on now, but if you are interested in watching this one come down, it's slightly different dynamic. That's it there. There we go. Right. So I'm just gonna just pass it back. I'm gonna just slow us down. Where's that retrograde? We haven't got a huge amount of fuel, so I think I'm gonna do a direct entry. I'm worried about the speed it's gonna come in at, but I've got to get it down. So. I forgot it doesn't have computers. Just check that it's doing the right thing. Yep. It's a lot more powerful, despite less fuel. It's also a larger fuel tank. I'm going to bring you down to Electric Avenue. From there we'll take it higher. Oh, I'm gonna rock down to... Sorry, I'm going to get copyright infringements and terrible singing infringements. Whoa, okay, I forgot that it likes to do that. Okay. Gonna use the last of the fuel. Well, we'll see what one he's doing. I'll do it like the other one. I'll start off with a circularizing, slowing myself down kind of descent, but if that isn't happening quick enough, then I will resort to just going around and slowing myself down. Okay, 100. Going to stop you there with 30 litres to go. Where are we? 900,000. Okay, so that didn't work. We're going to aim for this ocean. I'm just going to go around there. I may have just messed this up to where this is irrecoverable, in which case that'll be a disaster. Having had the rest of this mission go so perfectly, I think I have, because this is going to burn 30 litres faster than, well, faster than a rocket ship. I think I've just completely messed this up. Completely messed this up. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna do it with as slow a burn rate as possible, because I think the slower you are, your burn rate is like directly proportional to the square root of the... I don't know. I think this is the way to do it. So far it's working. How many litres have we got left? Still got 29 litres. Yeah, this is going to be fine. It's going to be fine. We're going to be fine. You hear that, guys? You're going to be fine. Stop panicking. Stop panicking, goddammit. Especially you, Bob. You've been through much worse. You watched Jebediah turn into a cloud of ashes and you're scared from a bit of possibility of endless space. Just remember your training. It's just like the simulator. Hey, look at that. 30,000. I'll take that. As we enter the atmosphere, we'll find that it's very hard to keep this thing pointed where you want it to. It's a bit nose heavy. It likes to just look at the floor. Just going to burn the last of the fuel. and jump off. Okay, let's see what that's done. So we've got 27,000 and we're in the atmosphere. I think I've just messed it up. No, because it's got to drag all this. Okay, we'll be fine. As long as we don't hit that. That would hurt. Yeah, Bob knows that would hurt. Okay. Right, I'm going to cut to when we're a bit closer because I'm really worried this is going on way too long. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. And there's the drogue. So, time for my obligatory goodbye. As always, guys, and I do say this as always because it's huge for me that you guys watch my videos. So, thanks for watching. If you did stay to the end, that's thanks a lot. I'd like you to, if you're cool with it, hit that like button to let me know you like the episode, or just generally to help me out. It spreads the video. If it's your first time watching me and for some reason you like the video or me, and you want to see more, hit subscribe. Don't be put off by any videos on my channel you don't like. Other games like Minecraft you don't like. You don't have to watch them. You can just watch my Kerbal stuff. I'm blathering. And if you have ideas for this has been a Munar campaign. Somewhat success with a few near misses and a lot of disasters. If you guys have an idea for another campaign you'd like to see, maybe I was going to say space shuttle, but I don't think that'll happen. It's very, very difficult, I think. Maybe a VTOL campaign, or a Minmus campaign, a North Pole campaign, a geostationary network campaign. I mean, literally whatever. Just leave it down in the comments. Don't be afraid to say something I just said. They're all just ideas, or equally something ridiculous. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. That's about it for today. So we're just going to watch this coast down to 500 meters. Big flumph opening. If you look, we've landed in the I call it like the brain ocean because it looks a bit like a brain with a spinal cord. Anyway, that has been it for today, and I have completely run out of things to say. I've done so much Kerbal. So yeah, I will see you guys, as ever. I will see you guys, let me just time this, in the next video. Hey, right, bye bye.